Hi, snippet number 8. We're going to talk about Sodom and Gomorrah in chapter 18. At the end of chapter 18, the Lord said to Abraham that the outcry of Sodom and Gomorrah is indeed great, and their sin is exceedingly grave. And so the Lord wants to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, and Abraham know that Lot and his family, they were living there. And so we went through Abraham bargain, negotiate with the Lord. And from say, will you indeed sweep away the righteous and the wicked together? You lump sum. And how about there's a 50, and then from 50 he go down to like 40, then 30, and then 20, and you can read the rest, and then 10. I guess in his mind he can do the calculation. That's 10. That's basically Lot's family. And so the Lord said that, okay, if there were 10 people that are righteous, I would not destroy the city. And so the angel came down to Sodom, and you read in chapter 19 Genesis, you will see them. They witnessed the wickedness of Sodom and Gomorrah, and Lot's family was there. So he told Lot, you have to take your family away before I will destroy the city. And so long story short, that Lot again can bargain. Instead of running far, he said, can I go to somewhere nearby? I mean, there must be something lingering to Sodom and Gomorrah. It's not, when we read the Sodom, we say, oh wow, it's an ugly place. How why we should linger? Think about your favorite city. And read even today, your favorite city can be full of sin. It's a sinful city. It's well developed, and it's have all kinds of entertainment. Will be sexual immorality, and in fact, the English term is sodomized, meaning like the way that from the Bible between the same sex, immorality, and there the Lord destroyed the city, and Lot kind of escaped it. And then you read the story, you see that even 10 he would not destroy, which meaning that not even 10 is righteous. So God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, and his wife Lot turned back, simply just look, and the Lord also strike her dead to become pillar of salt. And then Lot and the daughter came out of Sodom and Gomorrah into Zoar, as a city nearby, and even you can take Lot and his family out of Sodom and Gomorrah, but as the story unfolds, sometimes you cannot take Sodom and Gomorrah out of Lot and his daughter. So in chapter 19 verse 30, we see here the two daughters, because perhaps they get used to the thinking, the mentality of Sodom and Gomorrah, and say, okay, look, now to preserve our line is very logical, it's very reasoning, it's very, in fact, it's maybe it's the right thing to do in their worldly mind. And they say, come, let us make our father drink wine. Verse 32, drink wine, and let us lie with him, meaning have sexual intercourse with him, and that we may preserve our family through our father. I mean, it's reasonable. We want the next generation. We just have to get him drunk, and this is incest. I mean, in later on in Exodus, when the law established, this is before the law. So they just basically do whatever they think is feel right, and they know not supposed to do that, but they did anyway. So, and again, Lot drank wine until the point of drunk and don't know who is the daughter. All right. So side point, drinking wine is not a sin, but getting drunk is not wise, and then you will be lured into all kinds of sin. So Lot's daughter, lie with their dad, and there's the next generation came out, and this is basically the pattern of sin being committed and intensifying. So generation after generation. Now, in the light of Christ in the New Testament, there will be no more generational curses because Christ has canceled all the sin through Christ by faith. But by faith in Him, by His grace, and through our faith in Him. So it's not like today that that sin can carry over the next generation. But certain habit, yes. A certain pattern, yes. But not in a way that the father commits sin, then the children suffer. Not like in the Old Testament, because those who are in Christ become a new creation. And so the summary point I want to get out of this snippet is this: sometimes you can take someone out of Sodom and Gomorrah, but you cannot take Sodom out of them, which is we need Christ, completely dead to our sin, completely crucify our sin on the cross, and follow Christ, and never look back. And never look back. So that my hope and my prayer for us is any habitual sin, get rid of it. And say, Pastor, it's difficult, I cannot get rid of it. Build a godly habit. All the sinful habit will be fallen off as you follow Christ. And that's my hope and my prayer for all of us. I will see you in the next snippet.